Literally every time I come, the whole time, every time. Yep, every time I come to this shop, I look this way, I go, oh.
Where are we dropping, boys?
Welcome back to Legacy Weekly. Our writer is Noteworthy59. My name is Matthias Stinson.
And my name is Superside Kian. As a reminder, we are still looking for potential narration and script writing positions to be filled, so if you're interested in becoming part of our team, click the application link in the description.
The activity has cooled down somewhat, along with several of the members latching on to the new X Live SMP, but there's still plenty to cover. Without any further delay, these are the events and highlights of the Legacy SMP this week.
Let's begin with JermsyBoy, who mentions that he'll be less active for the next few days since he's moving into a new house. Before he goes, he leaves us with a fully constructed Tuscan honey chapel complete with chandeliers, roof patterns, and glazed terracotta carpets. Hopefully they won't be stained too much by the honeybees moving in.
But I may do some other things to this, like adding in some sort of like plant decoration and stuff like that.
Germ is given a heartwarming birthday gift from Sausage, then digs out a grand canal slicing through the center of the whole Tuscan city.
Lots of terracotta. That's going to really come in use, because I'm running low on terracotta, so thank you so much, Sausage.
Inevitably, we've come very quickly to the topic of the Wandering Traitor Massacre, in which Mythical Sausage has teamed up with Germ to shoot ahead of the competition. With a traitor's head painted onto his skin, Germ is repeatedly killed by Sausage for skulls indistinguishable from the original. To us that seems like pretty borderline cheating, but we'll leave it up to the server to decide the verdict of this disguised assassination.
We're winning this Wandering Traitor thing. Me and Germ got together, we came up with a beautiful plan. Oh man, I'm not going to tell you anything else.
Sausage then gives Python a tour and shulker box of personalized goodies, and puts up a freshly enchanted trident in the Barrel of Laughs for 40 diamonds. Back in the Bunker 23 wasteland, he raises half a dozen new buildings from the irradiated dirt, such as a 50s diner, a drugstore, and a no longer greenhouse, all of which have yet to be properly named. The central square gets a Fallout-inspired statue on a podium.
Right here, the Lone Wanderer statue. That's what I'm going to call this. I'm naming this the Lone Wanderer.
SeanBits purchases the trident, then takes to building his Japanese castle once again, finishing the outside structure and most of the interior in a pair of soothing time-lapses. The new additions include a cherry blossom tree featuring a clever use for purpur, an exquisite dining room, and an instance of bellception.
Ignore all the shulker boxes, I will clean that up soon. We have an absolutely beautiful cherry blossom tree. I'm really happy with how this tree turned out.
He also makes note that he will be taking some time off for high school graduation. Happy graduation, Sean.
Summer is coming, and GeminiTay is continuing the speedy construction of her own castle of isolation. The palace skyline gets singular tall towers and icy roof details to texture the otherwise flat surfaces. After clearing the interior of golem-produced snow, she also walls off different rooms to give the daunting space some breakup.
And then it sort of opens up in different spots. I think dividing it up like this is going to be the easiest way to tackle it. And
Gem then meets with Sausage to give Solidarity some house furniture in celebration of him reaching 50,000 subscribers, as well as working out a deal for a large mutant tree in the industrial wasteland.
Make me cry, Gem. Make me cry, you get 25.
I think I could do that.
Yeah, and don't worry about these guys. They're friends. They're friends of the wasteland.
The AGHQ may still be going strong, but there's a new headquarters in town. Vigo Man resides on his diamond throne inside a new regal hall. At the bend in the staircase, he builds a new head display room and a secret planning chamber, the former containing almost a stack of hoarded zombie pigman heads. Oh, and it's all right next to the automatic kelp harvester, so we assume Vigo has a tolerance for the din of firing pistons.
I love the wooden feeling, and I love the dark prismarine in the ceiling like that.
His latest addition to the shopping district is a shop for the Bearded Estate, making diamonds off other legates purchasing avenues in his steampunk village. He extends a banner with the shop's name printed on the side, courtesy of Lime's Banner Tent.
Slice Slime, who owns the banner shop, so 15 diamonds for the whole, which is a great price.
PythonGB gets up to some invisibility shenanigans with Sausage. jump scaring Gem off her castle midstream and getting his head taken off in return. Let's hope those neighbors warm up. No, wait. Cool down to each other with time.
Oh, she's your head! Run! Oh!
Python is also getting busy with slicing the heads of mobs off. He seems to have a fondness of cave spider skulls when he industrializes a triple cave spider spawner while fending off waves of the undead. After painstakingly working out the water flow that funnels spiders from all 3 cages and getting slain by the arachnophobe's nightmare when removing his torches.
I am gonna have nightmares!
The high efficiency grinder is minimally decorated and open for public farming, with the exception of those 8-eyed heads.
With the exception of cave spider heads. They are not to pick up the cave spider heads, they are mine!
Sliced Lime, at last, manages to reactivate his iron farm next to the tippity top of his airship tower. The villagers and zombies are relocated with the standard bubble elevators and water streams, and the once crippled contraption begins cranking out metal robots once again.
It worked! That one was from this side!
Around the skeleton of a farm, Lime sculpts the stylish orange hull of a zeppelin, outfitting it with a pair of propellers and one of its lifting bags by the end of his episode.
And we need a ton more for the other float tank here, or whatever you want to call them.
Another challenger in the Wandering Trader Massacre, Logical Geek Boy builds a pyramidal farm that operates on periodic water flushings to push NPCs to their doom. He mentions a secret plan to one-up Sausage's questionable tactics, but is smart and withholds it from the audience for now.
I have had an idea of a tweak we can make to this farm to make it much better, so I'm going to do that, but I'm not going to tell you.
Logic doubles back to his third castle and digs out a massive basement, filling it with a tiered flower harvester that is brought up to full speed after a server restart. His other farms to supply the villager Titan include a cactus farm and concrete converter next to the gold farm. With this dye supply, Logic completes the inner Rainbow Road by the time this script was written.
Swooping on down, it is looking cool. Yes, this is looking really good. So,
ChimneySwift encases the black box of a cyberpunk base in one swoop, leaving gaps in the walls and ceiling to cast light onto the glass fog floor. On top, he parks a bunch of fighter jets with miniaturized honey farms in the pilot seats.
Like this, and eventually, because they're not probably ready to come out yet, the bees will come out and they'll fly around inside this little container.
Chim mentions that the other cyberpunkians would be interested in a game of laser tag sometime, which his dark and awesome base would be perfect for. He also connects his base to the rest of the map via another roof portal, as well as recruiting Germ as his chapel choir boy, because why not?
I'd love to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, you don't have to do anything now. We'll just work on some stuff and we'll plan some things out.
Fwip delivers on Smajor's request of texturing the Castle Islands, mixing in teal crystals and slab details among the crackly rocks, while leaving it fairly blank slate for Smajor to embellish as he sees fit.
And I was planning to add some like waterfalls and things down here, but I don't know what his plan is for this area, so I'm leaving that all for now.
He also sends a very long-winded message to an AFK Logic through light grey glass panes, all individually named and vomited into his inventory. The Golden Carrot Store is resurrected as a vegetable sword in the stone, or as we like to call it, the root in the rock.
I think a giant golden yellow concrete and yellow concrete powder carrot over here is probably going to stand out.
And now for some rapid-fire legates coming your way. Begin!
Solidarity adds some turret tops to his base with inspiration from Sausage's design, removing the other and replacing in more detail down the sides of the towers. He lets Sausage do the honors of officially solving the pickaxe case, leaving the unsolved side of his secret room empty.
Do you want to put it in? Fine, I'll put it in. I'll put it in. All right, because
there
you know what? I'm the one who solved it.
Realizing the bad repair of his armor, Smajor heads to the Postmelon to re-enchant his gear. He's also mildly confused by some kinks in his automatic farms, including the zero-tick bamboo farm that was creeper bombed and then rebuilt by Pearl. Its output chest is half the size it was before.
Has someone been touching my... Is someone stolen? This feels like it's missing a chest. This is definitely missing a chest, right?
Avomance, after completing Solidarity's so-called quest of a fresh trader head, puts together a hodgepodge of logs and leaves for a tree-shaped shop offering vines, seagrass and all variants of bushes. He also mentions plans for a fourth Avo shop in the upper shopping district and halves all the prices in his perfume bottle in an attempt to coax the potions off the shelves.
So 9 stacks of splash water and a water breathing, 1 diamond, swiftness, and a fire resistance, 1 diamond.
Pearlescent Moon begins on a new industrial-scale sorting system coming in from a hole in her coastline dam. The hangar-like setup is first dug out under her impressive cityscape, then refurbished with a smithing table floor and red archways to provide a bold outline. The entire thing is planned to feature all sorts of construction equipment alongside storage containers lining the walls.
Think about this. I basically did this in stone. It's not going to stay stone. I just wanted to see if the second level might work.
Except, those plans have to be recalculated due to her initial construction being off 2 blocks from symmetrical. In any case, Barry, the cured villager, is captured inside to serve as a starting basis of a future villager trading hall. Multiple automatic farms are planned for inside as well, but are greatly scaled back when a creeper decides to have a say in the matter.
To get rid of these little nasty wasties.
Speaking of drilling big holes in the land, we're finishing this week's episode off with Archelaus, who cuts through the hill behind his donor to wire up an automatic sorting system of his own. It and the connecting tunnel are given a jungle biome treatment, and his nether portal is placed smack in the middle of the new overgrown cave.
We have a little viewing platform right here where we can look down into the pond right there, and then once we walk through, check it out, guys.
And that's just about it for this recap. As per usual, if we missed someone or something major, please let us know in the comments down below.
Once again, our writer is Noteworthy59, my name is Matthias Stinson,
and my name is Superside Kian. If you want to see how our writer remixed Pearlescent Moon's building mishap into a work of, art, the link will be on the end screen right now. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and thanks for watching the show. We'll see you next week on Legacy Weekly. Take care.